Hello dear students, once again welcome in this class. Today we are going to discuss about very important topic atomicity. What is atomicity? First of all, the word stand here atomicity. Atomicity means number of atom present in a molecule of an element is called atomicity of that element. Okay dear students, so see here the the number of atom present in a molecule of an element is called atomicity of the atomicity of that element is called the atomicity of that element. Okay dear student, the number of atoms present in a molecule of an element is called the atomicity of that element. Okay dear student, based on the atomicity, molecules may be monoatomic, diatomic molecule, triatomic molecule, polyatomic molecule. Okay dear student, on the basis of number of atoms present in the molecule, the molecules may be monoatomic molecule. See here, monoatomic molecules. Okay, here mono is equal to, here word mono is equal to 1. Mono is equal to 1. That means a molecule when consists only one atom is called monoatomic molecule. The molecule which consists only one atom is called monoatomic molecule. Like example, noble gases. Okay, noble gases like helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, and the metals also. Okay, always consist in atomic form, and we can say also the molecule of helium, molecule of neon, molecule of argon, molecule of krypton, molecule of radon. Also it represents the one atom of that element. Also it is the symbol of element. Okay, that means this is the symbol of helium, also represent one atom of the helium and one molecule of helium. Neon represents the element neon and also one atom of neon element and also one molecule of neon, like argon, krypton, xenon and radon. Same conditions here. Okay, now metals also, when we write about the sodium, and write this is the atomic form, one represent one atom of the sodium, also represent the symbol of sodium and one molecule of sodium also. Okay dear student, so these are monoatomic molecule. Okay, we can say these are monoatomic molecule. The definition is the molecule which consists only one atom is called monoatomic molecule. Okay, next one is diatomic molecule. Next one is diatomic molecules. Okay, diatomic molecules, here di is equal to 2. Di is equal to 2. Di is equal to 2 in Greek word di means 2. Okay dear student, like this, or di means 2. Okay dear student, so when a molecule consists of two atoms only is called diatomic molecule. Two atoms only. The example is hydrogen H2, Cl2, I2, O2, N2, Br2, etc. These are diatomic. You can see here two hydrogen atom combine to form one molecule of hydrogen, two chlorine atom combine to form one molecule of fluorine, two hydrogen atom combine to form one molecule of iodine, two oxygen atom combine to form one molecule of oxygen, two nitrogen atom combine to form one molecule of nitrogen, two bromine atom combine to form one molecule of bromine. Okay, these are independent and it is a molecular form of hydrogen. Okay, when we represent hydrogen like single form, this is the atomic form, also the symbol of hydrogen, but hydrogen is not stable in these conditions and combine second atom of hydrogen and always found in our atmosphere in the form of H2 is the molecular form of hydrogen. Okay, dear student, same here, same here, same here. Okay, dear student, so this is the di represent two atoms. That means the definition arises the molecule in which two atoms consist is called diatomic molecules. Okay, dear student. Second one is triatomic molecules. Second one is tri. First, second, third. Okay, triatomic molecules. Triatomic molecules. Okay, dear students, see here. Triatomic molecules. Okay, dear student. Molecules spelling wrong. Sorry. Okay. Tri. The tri stand for three. The tri stand for three. That means a molecule in which three atoms consist is called triatomic molecule. That means when three atoms combine to form one molecule of that element is called triatomic molecules. Okay, the example of triatomic molecule very important, O3, that is known as ozone. Okay, known as ozone. You can see here three oxygen atom combine to form one molecule of ozone. Okay, dear student. Next one is, after that we will not discuss about the tetraatomic, pentatomic, etc. But certainly we will discuss about the polyatomic. Polyatomic molecules. Okay, the molecule in which more than three atoms are consist is called polyatomic molecules. That means the molecules form more than three atoms is called polyatomic molecules. Like phosphorus. When phosphorus, we write phosphorus. Phosphorus is a tetraatomic. When we write as sulfur, it is octatomic. Okay, tetraatomic, octatomic. That means these are polyatomic molecules. You can see here four phosphorus atom combined to form one molecule of phosphorus. 8 sulfur atom combined to form one molecule of sulfur. Okay, dear student, these are the polyatomic molecules. Okay, dear student. Now we are going to discuss about very important topic, valency, and a little more in your syllabus. So we will have to discuss today. Okay, let us see the valency. Valency. What is the definition of valency? The combining capacity of an element is known as valency. Very important definition. The combining capacity of an element is called valency of that element. Valency of that element. Okay, dear student, very simple. See here how. Now, when in another word we can understand like when the hydrogen number of hydrogen atom combined with other atom to form compound is called the valency of that atom, that elements. Okay, see here, suppose we have an element M, not the symbol of any element, but we are taking here as an element form. Okay, when one hydrogen combines to form this compound, that means the number of hydrogen atom combined to this element is the valency of this element M. Okay, that means here one hydrogen atom combined to M, so the valency of M is 1. When we are write like MH2, that means two hydrogen atom combined with M, so the valency of M is 2. In case of when we write MH3, here three hydrogen atom combined with M to form, that means the valency of M is 3. Okay, dear student, so the number of hydrogen atom combined to form any elements, any atom, the number of hydrogen atom is the valency of that element. Okay, dear student, let us see the another example. When we write NH3, this is ammonia. This is ammonia. Okay, formula of ammonia. Ammonia gas. You hear about it. Now you can see here three hydrogen atom combined with nitrogen. That means the valency of nitrogen would be 3. The valency of nitrogen would be 3. Okay, dear students, 6 here. CH4. This is the another type of compound, methane. We have discussed earlier, and here the formula of methane is CH4. That means 4 hydrogen atom combined to carbon. That means the valency of carbon is 4. Okay, dear student, when we write MgH2, magnesium hydride, 2 hydrogen atom combined with magnesium, that means the valency of magnesium, in this compound is 2. Okay, dear student. Okay, now the another example is another important method to recognize the valency of the elements. The number of chlorine atom attached to another atom is the valency of that element. Okay, suppose we are right here MCl. That means one chlorine atom attached to element M. So the valency of M is valency of M in this compound is equal to 1. Okay, dear student. Next one, when we write MCl2, that means 2 chlorine atom also combined with element M. So the valency of M in this condition is equal to 2. Okay, dear student. See example here. We are right here NaCl, known as sodium chloride. That means 1 chlorine atom attached to sodium. That means the valency of sodium is 1. When we write MgCl2, the 2 chlorine atom attached to magnesium atom. So the valency of magnesium element is 2. Okay, this when we write AlCl3, 3 chlorine atom attached to aluminum. So the valency of aluminum is 3. Okay, dear student, but when oxygen atom combine to any other atom, the valency of that element is just double the number of oxygen atom. Okay, so suppose we have MO, one oxygen atom attached to element M, so the valency of M would be 2, because here one oxygen atom, that means the valency of M should be just double of the number of oxygen atom. But when we write MO2, when we write MO2, the valency of M should be just double of the number of oxygen atom. Here number of oxygen atom 2, so valency will be 2 into 2 is equal to 4. The valency of M should be 4. Okay, dear student, next one, see here, we are right here MgO, magnesium oxide. This is a compound, magnesium oxide. Oxygen, number of oxygen here attached to magnesium is 1, so the valency of magnesium should be 2. Okay, now another Al2O3. This is a compound. Okay, aluminum, or you can say aluminum oxide. In this condition, 3 oxygen atom attached to 2 aluminum atom. So first of all, focus on the number of oxygen atom. Here is 3, so valency should be aluminum is equal to 3 into 2 is equal to 6. In this condition, the valency of aluminum to twice aluminum, for 2 aluminum atom the valency is 6. For 1 aluminum atom, for 1 aluminum atom, it will be 6 upon 2 is equal to 3. The valency of aluminum should be 3 here. Okay, dear student, this is the valency, very important, and we will discuss the another topic in another video. Okay, thank you, all the best.